We've arrived at the entrance to the Hottentots Holland Nature Reserve. This is the entrance gate. We drove through Grabouw and Elgin, and that brought us to the entrance. So this is the entrance. There's some forms to be filled out at the entrance, and then we will be driving further, where we will park the car for the day and then do the hike. So that's the road leading into where the parking is. Ah man, I've got this. So this is the parking area to the Hottentots Holland hikes. It's a short distance from the gate, and these are also the ablutions. Quite a few cars here this morning. This is the parking area, and here are the kloofing routes. So if you're into kloofing, there are also kloofing to be done over here. Here's some of the kloofing routes for those interested in kloofing. And this is the rest of the parking area. Okay, so this is the start, and here is the board showing the various hikes at the Hottentots Holland. We're going to do the Palmiet, which is just straight ahead, and once again this is the parking. There's a fence around the parking. Nice shady parking, lots of cars, and there's the ablution in the distance. The start of the Palmiet circular walk on the Hottentots Holland Reserve, Nature Reserve trail. Here we can see the Hottentots Holland mountains in the distance. It's a long range of mountains, stretches for kilometers, tons and tons of kilometers. The start of the hike soon leads to a jeep track, and you follow the jeep track for a while until you get a large stone outcrop. But the area is surrounded by pine trees, large acres and hectares of pine trees at the bottom of the mountain. Obviously the pine trees are growing very well. They're probably fed by water running down the mountain. Okay, this is the walk along the jeep track. As you can see, all around us we are surrounded by pine trees. And of course the mountains in the distance. The jeep track is quite a simple start for the hike. Jeep track surrounded by pine trees. You can smell the freshness in the air, the lovely fresh smell coming off the pine trees. Long winding road on the jeep track, quite a nice easy walk. Allows you to do a nice brisk walk for a bit of exercise. We're still walking along the jeep track. It's a lovely sunny day, early morning. It's not too hot, so lovely time to walk. Sort of mid-morning at the moment, but yeah, great time to walk. This looks like the right turn. There's some rocks. Oh, there's a large rock in front. I think it's further on, Karen. Yeah. There's a sign up ahead. There's a stone wall entrance. Yep. Here's a sign. It shows us to the Palmiet trail to the left.
I thought he said we're turning right.
Yeah, I thought so too, but the sign clearly says Palmiet trail to the left, so maybe it makes a winding somewhere in front. So yes, this looks like the turn up over here. So we're off the jeep trail, and there's a slight incline over here. Higher view of the mountains around us. Oh, back to the trail. Back to the trail. Water break just as we came to a nice seating spot. Nice water break over here. Now we're going to go further. Sure, we should find the river further on. There's the trail turns. Fynbos on the left hand side, lots of fynbos all the way. Just beneath the copy of the mountain on our left hand side. This fynbos must be a glorious sight when it's in bloom. Definitely a lot more fynbos as we're walking further. This is just after the 2-kilometer mark. And yeah, there's a 2-kilometer mark of a 6-kilometer circular hike the Palmiet River Circular Walk in the Hottentots Holland Nature Reserve. This is the views ahead. As you can see, we're all just surrounded by mountains. The beauty of the Western Cape is its abundance of nature, and particularly the abundance of mountains. We've reached the top of the little climb on the side of the mountain, which is in parallel to the jeep track down below. I think this should show the jeep track down there. And we're going down. We're probably heading towards the jeep track now. Okay, we've just reached the river, which the little tributary of the Palmiet River coming down the gorge in the mountains up there. There's the mountains further up, and this is the little river. Well, probably not the river, just a tributary, which we're going to cross now. Hike now. Okay, we're still in the Hottentots Holland Nature Reserve. This is a little suburb, Nieuweburg. Looks like a small little mountain village where most probably the employees of Cape Nature or this nature reserve, or even some of the private lands around here within the nature reserve, that's probably where most of the people work. Lovely little wooden cottages, small community, probably less than 50 houses. Very interesting, right here in the Hottentots Holland Nature Reserve.